Hey. Hey Acers, what's up? It's Gamer Guy 7 Ace is back with more LEGO Harry Potter years 1 to 4. Alright. It has been a long time since I've done this game. It's been 2 months since I posted the last episode. I've just been busy with other things, especially LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens. But now that I've concluded that, I'm back to finishing this game. I want to finish this game before I start doing Sonic Adventure DX. So, alright, we're in the middle. We're halfway done with Chamber of Secrets Year 2. So let's continue right now. Alright. Let's see. Also, be sure to smash the like button, guys. Let's see if we can get over 10 likes on this video, and I will continue it. And, yeah. Alright. I'm going to start not talking near the cutscenes, just to make everything go faster, even though there's no dialogue here, so. Alright. Okay, so now we're fighting Moaning Myrtle in the bathroom. And, right now, yeah, she's just throwing things. Yeah, it's been a long time since I recorded this. I recorded this like back in early June, I think. Yeah, early June. I think late May, early June. I'm already playing LEGO Harry Potter 5 to 7. I'm like, I stopped on Deathly Hallows Part 1, so I'm actually excited to see how the format of the game is going to be. Since, you know, you're not, Harry, Ron, and Hermione are not in Hogwarts anymore. They're not in school during year 7. So I've never watched an LP, or, you know, I've never really played up to that level, and I've never seen an LP of that. So I'm totally going into it new. Now, I've already played LEGO Harry Potter 5 to 7 on the handheld version on the PSP. It came out on PSP and 3DS. But, you know, those versions don't have a hub world. So it only has levels and a mini world that's only specific to the you know, handheld version. So yeah. So right now I'm fighting a ghost. I'm throwing things at her. Like, how does that even remotely make sense? Like, ghosts are non-physical. You go right through them. So how's she getting hurt when I'm throwing her? It should be going right through her. But whatever. Alright, so I'm just levitating all these things back to her. And yeah, I'm so excited to play as Harry Potter again in LEGO Dimensions. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm so excited to play as the Harry Potter characters again in LEGO Dimensions. There's going to be a Fantastic Beasts story pack. And the last time I made an episode on this game, I didn't know that. So that's going to be cool. Also, there's going to be I think it's going to be a team pack. Yeah, it's going to be a Harry Potter team pack. It's going to be Harry, you know, Voldemort. And there's also going to be the flying car, you know, Ron's flying car. And also, I think the Hogwarts Express. So it's going to be, that's the only pack I know besides the story pack, which is Fantastic Beasts. You know, that one's going to have like a huge Lego set that you can build, you know, kind of like the portal from the first starter kit. And then you're going to get to be, what's his name? Newt Scamander, and another, like a black creature, reminds me of a Niffler. You know, in the Harry Potter universe, Nifflers, in case you guys don't know, they're like these black moles. They look like moles, but they love to steal jewelry and prized possessions. Like, if you had a purse, a Niffler would steal your purse and get all your jewelry. They're obsessed with jewelry and stealing, you know, nice belongings. So yeah, they're kind of a weird creature because they only like jewelry. So that's what a Niffler is. And I saw a Niffler really, you know, briefly in the trailer for Fantastic Beasts. You know, it had a purse. So I think I think that creature is going to be very cute and mischievous in the movie. But yeah, you know, I basically know a lot that's going to happen in Fantastic Beasts. Well, I don't know the whole plot, but I know a lot more than I did back when I started, you know, LPing this game. So yeah. And Tom Riddle cannot use the RuneScape bookshelf thing. Only book characters like Hermione can do it. But wasn't Tom Riddle supposed to be smart though? Like he's supposed to be a very brilliant student, you know? But whatever. Okay, got some car noises outside, so I do apologize for that. Okay, so right now, if you wonder why everything's black and white, that's because we're in the diary. So, we're in Tom Riddle's memory, which is the first Horcrux Harry Potter ever encounters. But of course, we don't know that, so. And if it sounds like, you know, there's motor vehicles and buses driving, that's because there are. Yeah, that's because there are, and I roll my window down so because it's hot here, man. You guys don't understand. Like, you guys do not understand. So yeah. But okay, so it looks like I was stuck here for quite a while. I remember this part gave this one LP because I remember I watched a full walkthrough of Lego Harry Potter's 1 to 4, and this person was stuck on this section for a long time, you know. Why am I fixing those candles? You know, I hope when I record years 5 to 7, I'm not going to be dilly-dallying. I'm going to actually focus and get things done, you know. Speed run. I'm not speed running. Alright, yeah, it looks like I'm trying to make a platform. Yeah, making a platforms here, it's very difficult. I understand what Traveler's Tales was trying to do. They're trying to make you use magic to platform, but I have to say, that's one of the most frustrating parts of this game, is platforming and using magic to platform. I hate it. Why can't you just simply build? I hate having to manually use magic to place them, stack them on each other, because it never works. And I hate it when they try to apply realistic physics with the Lego pieces when you manually try to place them. So then when you knock them, or you know, if you don't balance them right, they'll just fall over. I hate that. Right, time to get strong, Tom Riddle. Strong Voldemort. Alright. Gotta pull that lever. Use these pieces. I hate doing this. It's very tedious. I look like I've been stuck on this section for like the past 10 minutes, you know? Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Lego games this year. When will it stop? Never. I'm doing Lego. Oh, I actually made a good slope. Nice. That works. So I did Lego Marvel Avengers, Lego Star Wars Force Awakens, the rest of the level packs from Lego Dimensions, also Lego Harry Potter, and I'm going to also go back to Lego Dimensions Year 2. Yeah, see how they try to apply realistic physics? I hate that, man. See, and I need the strength potion. Damn it. Man, it sucks. Yeah, this is all new to me now since I recorded this months ago. I intend on finishing this. I don't care how many views I get on this LP. Like, I don't think I even crossed 1,000 views on part 1. I don't care, you know? Because I love Lego Harry Potter. It was one of the games that I started off my channel on. So I'm going to see this all the way through. I don't care how many views I get on this. Alright, let's continue. Look how the AI just platforms with me. Like, Harry just jumped all the way to the other side. Like, why can't I do that? Seriously, why can't I do that? It's crazy, man. It's gotta be. But yeah, alright. Yeah, running through the hallways. You know, one thing I did notice about Lego Harry Potter 5 to 7 is that there are more 3D sections, less 2D sections. Especially in the Hogwarts, there's more 3D than in years 1 to 4. So I like that. You can tell they put even more effort. See, the platform can be a pain. Let's drop Shadow. You know, they even put a lot more effort in years 5 to 7. It's not the same identical game. So yeah, I like that. One time I thought they were going to do the complete saga and do years 1 to 7. Kind of like what they did with Star Wars, but they never did, so. They never did that. I thought they were going to do that in 2012, but 2012 was the year of dialogue when Lego started, you know, bringing voice acting in their games. The first game to do that was Lego Batman 2, DC Superheroes, followed by Lego Lord of the Rings. That's also the first time they used borrowed clips from a movie. You know, I thought that was a little bit lazy. Like Batman 2, DC Superheroes was a lot more original. So yeah. All right, let's keep going. I know a lot of people wanted me to continue this and finish this, but you know, I was busy with Lego Star Wars, Force Awakens. If it wasn't for that, I would have been done with this by now. So, but after I'm done with this game, I will do Sonic Adventure DX. I will be doing DX and Harry Potter Years 5 to 7 simultaneously. You know, I'll be balancing those. I'll be doing long plays on both of those. You know, I want to see if I can tackle Sonic's story in one sitting. If it's too long, I'll have to split that up in parts. I hope not. We shall see. You know, we shall see. But that's like the only big Sonic 3D game I haven't played yet. And I need to play that. I did Adventure 2 last summer. So I gotta do Adventure 1 now. Then after Sonic Adventure DX, the next Sonic game I'll be doing will be Sonic Boom Fire and Ice. That game got delayed for over a year. So I'm just looking forward to playing that. I'm excited for all the Sonic games, all the Sonic appearances. Whether it's Boom, Fire, and Ice, Sonic and Lego Dimensions, I mean, of course. Sonic Mania, definitely, and hell yeah, the Project 2017. That's 4 Sonic games I am looking forward to. I mean, I can already tell I'm going to love 2017 the most, or Mania the most. I can't say the same about 2017. But alright, we completed this level. Skip through it. Continue to the next. Yeah, I got like 2 more levels left, I think. Yeah, follow the spiders, you know, the Forbidden Forest Aragog scene. And then the Chamber Secret scene, you know, Harry versus the Basilisk. But since in these Lego games you always gotta be at least 2 characters, so it's actually Harry and Ginny versus the Basilisk. Ginny is not knocked out. She's not. So, alright, let's see how many more minutes I have left in this. Why did I do that? But whatever, it looks like I got about, I'm going to do a countdown here. Yeah, nice. I got like 26 minutes left. I can do that. We can do that. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why I never finished this. Just I was too busy, but, you know, I'm going to be recording a lot more. There's still 2 other Star Wars videos that I haven't posted yet, but by the time you guys see this, I would have already finished that, you know. I'm trying to get caught up my LP schedule, because when Boom, Fire, and Ice and Lego Dimensions come out, I'm gonna be busy with those. And you know, game companies always like putting out shit on the same day. Both Sonic Boom, Fire, and Ice and Lego Dimensions comes out the same day, September 27th, so I'm gonna be busy. But like, if you guys follow me on Twitter, GamerGuy7Aces, I was talking about what should I get, because on the 27th they're coming out with 3 packs. They're coming out with the Ghostbusters Reboot Story Pack, and I'll talk about that later. They also have Mission Impossible and Adventure Time level packs. Now, I really want to play the Adventure Time Mission Impossible. I could care less about Ghostbusters Reboot. We already had a level pack on Ghostbusters, so that really sucks, you know. And the story packs cost $50. So I'm not going to buy the story pack. I don't care about the sets. I don't care about the new and improved. It's the same looking, you know, Ghostbusters car. I just want to see if I can get that one character minifigure, and that should unlock the whole story pack for me. So I'm not spending $50 on that. But I'm going to start with the level packs first, because I know a lot of people are ignoring that. Or will they? Because nobody liked Ghostbusters Reboot as far as I'm concerned. You know? Nobody. Alright, we're in Follow the Spiders. This level back in Forbidden Forest. Is this me, or is this game kind of becoming a little bit formulaic routine? You always start, you know, in the summer in different places, in your house or Ron's house. Then you go to Diagon Alley. Then you go to Hogwarts. Then the end always ends with the Forbidden Forest and then the showdown. The same thing plagued the books and the movies. You know, same thing with Prisoner of Azkaban. That stopped in Goblet of Fire. Goblet of Fire, the 4th book and film, is when things started changing, you know. And, yeah, but not quite. Things really started changing by Order of the Phoenix and Half-Blood Prince, and then, of course, you know, by Deathly Hallows. You know, things weren't ending in the Forbidden Forest anymore. I mean, technically, the 3rd maze, you can say, well, that was in the forest. But it's like, it was still the 3rd test. But it still dealt with a tree, woody area. So I say by Order of the Phoenix is when that whole ending, you know, and the Forbidden Forest thing stopped. So, yeah. I won't deny that Harry Potter stories were formulaic, but they were good. They were entertaining. It wasn't the same rehash story. It was still interesting. They were just a bit formulaic, kind of like MCU movies, you know, MCU origin stories, you know. You know how MCU origin stories are. It always starts with someone who, you know, finds out he has great abilities, and then there's also someone that he's either friends with or he's colleagues with who also, you know, gets the same abilities that he has or uses it, but he uses it for evil while the main character uses it for good. And then they have a showdown. You know, the same thing happened in Iron Man, the same thing with Ant-Man. Not with Thor. No, not with Thor. Let me think of another origin story. Same thing with Captain America. It happened with Captain America, Iron Man, Ant-Man. So, yeah, those are the only origin stories I can think of, you know. It didn't happen with Guardians of the Galaxy, not as far as I'm concerned. That was pretty different. That's why a lot of people loved it. But then Doctor Strange is another origin story coming out this year. I hope that looks like, even though it's great and very unique and dark in tone, it looks like it will still be following the same type of formula. You know, let's hope not. But we'll see. We'll see. Because it looks like both, man, you know, he discovers these new abilities, gets trained. Kind of like Batman Begins, and there's another guy he knows who's also evil, and they have a showdown. You know, it's always like that. There's not really much you can do for origin stories like that, you know. Yeah. But, you know, I like it. You know, Batman Begins was the one that really changed things too, but it was still his mentor that became at odds with him. My thing is, origin stories are origin stories. If you don't like it, oh well. So long as they're interesting and they're great and they bring something new to the table. Doctor Strange brings magic. Never before seen in the Marvel Universe. It was teased at with Scarlet Witch, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff, but Doctor Strange is really going to just dive in that mofo, really be, you know, a mind, you know, it's just going to be mind-boggling and deal with a lot of dimensions and magic. I'm interested to see how they're going to portray the magic, because the magic is not going to be the same as Harry Potter magic. Ron is brave. When did Ron start throwing rocks at spiders? Oh well. Alright. Oh, we rescued that person. Like, what are you doing there? Stuck in a web in Aragog's hollow. You know, most importantly, how are you still alive? You know? Funny. But I like it when you use Avada Kedavra, you kill them, but only dark characters can use that. You can also blind them, make them stay back, waiting if you use Lumos. And Reducto definitely kills them. I like how each magic kind of gives them different things. You can also immobilize them with Immobilus. Yeah, Immobilus is one of the spells or the charms, incantations, whatever, that is not going to be in the sequel, not in years 5 to 7. But I'm excited to get getting Harry Potter minifigure for Lego Dimensions is going to be one of the only few team packs and fun packs I'm getting for that game, because I just want to see how Harry Potter controls, you know. But yeah, I'm going to be getting almost every Harry Potter pack, and I'm getting every single Sonic pack, like, for sure. You know, so far there's only going to be a Sonic level pack, but I'm pretty sure they might come out with more. I don't care if it's a Tails fun pack. I don't care if it's freaking silver, and I don't know. You know, every character has to have his vehicle. I'm pretty sure the next pack is going to be Eggman and his, like, Egg-O-Matic or something, Eggmobile. Oh, look at me running in my, driving in my, what's this called? Ford Anglia. Weasley's Ford Anglia. It's me driving the car, and I don't know why there's a motorcycle, but you know, there's always has to be two players. Ah, I love this chase. You know, running through the 6 with my woes, man. This spider's trying to kill me in the Forbidden Forest. Driving for my life. You know how that shit goes. Oh crap, spiders on me. Yeah, there's collectibles here too, but you know the funny thing, if you stop and get things, the spider, like if you go slow, the spider will go slow with you. The spider will be like, oh no, take your time. I will devour you when you're ready. Or something like that. Alright, I think we're done here, you know? About to cross the finish line. Yeah, we're way ahead of the spider. Trying to get that one off my back. Alright. Yeah. Oh crap, what's going on? What's going on? Alright, we finished the penultimate level, so time for the last level in Chamber of Secrets. But alright. So, let's see. Okay, back in Hogwarts Castle. We gotta meet and confront Gilderoy Lockhart. The liar. Hypocrite. I hated Lockhart, man. He was annoying. I don't know how girls like Hermione and the other females in the class were falling head over heels for him. But this wasn't their second year, so they were only like 12, you know. Very impressionable kids. Anyway, we gotta go up. Wait, I thought his office... Wait, why am I going in the right? The heck? Yeah, see, I was effing up. It's like the arrow's right there. Come on, you forgot where the Dada class is? By the way, guys, Dada stands for Defense Against the Dark Arts. What you're doing, Lockhart? Square up! Square up! Alright, back in the restroom, man. I'm back at it again with my shenanigans in the restroom, in the bathroom. What is Harry and Ron doing? You know, it's funny. The early books they spent a lot of time in the restroom, especially in Chamber of Secrets. It's like, you know, they were very, you know, well-behaved kids because they were trying to, you know, save the world, save their school from attacks. Whereas the average boy would be trying to peek at girls in the restroom. But I do understand that this was an out-of-order restroom, you know, so it wasn't in use. But still. Anyway, Ron's pet rat Scabbers. Ooh, you no longer use in years 5 to 7, you use Pigwidgeon. One of his owls that he got in a Goblet of Fire. But I don't think in year 4 you can use Pigwidgeon. I don't know. Pigwidgeon was like this very clumsy owl. You know Ron, he always just the running joke. He's always the butt of the jokes, you know? But whatever. Oh, look at that. Alright. Okay, get rid of those. Oh, we rescued a student. Wait, I thought this restroom was not out of order. What are you doing in the lavatory? Lavatory. Looks like I got about 10 minutes left. Or 10 to 12 minutes. Alright, what's over here? So I'm basically bending these pipes so my rat can go through the plumbing. How nasty is that? Just picture that, guys. Just visualize that. You know? See how nasty that is. And the frog's like, man, this restroom, when was the last time it was cleaned? Man, Hogwarts is a filthy place. Hogwarts people say, I wish I went to school in the Hogwarts, lived in the magical world. It's like, magical world, sure, that'd be cool. Wizarding World of Harry Potter in the Universal Studios, sure. But in real life, nah, man, too much danger is going on through there. You know, way too much danger. I would not, like I think I said that before. I would not want to be in school the same time Harry was. Because when shit goes down in the Battle of Hogwarts, I am screwed. You know? Because what are the chances of me dying? You know the saying, black man dies first. Except if you're Kingsley Shacklebolt or Dean Thomas. I'm just playing. It's funny, there's no black characters that died in the Harry Potter series. Not that I know of. Nope. I thought Kingsley Shacklebolt would die, but he actually did not, so. Okay, I don't need to use that anymore. Alright, only Harry can talk to snakes. Yeah, the parcel tongue mechanic is different in years 5 to 7. It's more like, you know, Hermione's book puzzles. You just use puzzles, but it's color coded to S. That's the puzzles I remember from years 5 to 7. And the handheld version is very close to the console version, so I do like that. But yeah. Okay, so right now we're in the Chamber of Secrets. And look at that snake skin. I think Ron said it must be over 50 feet or 60 feet. So yeah. Oh man, the air is just keeping me real cool here, so I'm not like sweating my balls off, you know. Oh well. Okay. Gotta do the plumbing, suck up that octopus. You can leave us alone. There. Alright. Okay, what I gotta do here? Okay, what am I building? An air ventilator? Okay, nice. Alright, okay. Oh, Lockhart actually being useful, actually being helpful. Nice. But it's crazy though. How could one man... I know Salazar Slytherin was a powerful wizard, but how could one man build all this, you know, nonsense inside like a inside the sewage? He used the plumbing to build a chamber, all because he hated mudbloods and he wanted to eradicate them. What an evil, racist wizard, you know? So yeah. All right, what's this? Oh, we're bringing the octopus over here. Okay. So yeah. I gotta build some ladders here. Alright, 9 more minutes. Can we defeat the Basilisk? Of course we can. Oh, look at that bridge. Everything here is alive. And look at all those bones and skeletons. Makes you wonder, how many did the Basilisk actually kill? I think that was the same in the movie, in the book too. But I don't know if those were animals like rats or actual human beings. I think it was animals because, yeah, I think only one person was killed actually killed by the Basilisk, which was Moaning Myrtle. So, but I could be mistaken. Maybe it's not in the book. I'll have to rewatch the movie. You know, I am going to be rewatching the movies again before Fantastic Beasts come out. Alright, Harry and Ginny versus Tom Riddle and the Basilisk. See, he's got a 5-heart life system. We can do this. Whatever you do, do not stare at his gaze. He won't turn into stone, but if you're in his gaze, he will strike, just like that. But if you lead him to the boulders, he will get knocked out. Yeah, the magic mechanics are so much better in the sequel. You know, they just work a lot better. I like that. Alright, and we gotta build a potion. So right now we gotta multitask. We gotta fight a Basilisk and build a strength potion. Like, how crazy is that? Alright, oh, you missed. Actually, you got me, but you still failed though. Fail. Look at that school bus, man. I didn't know they pick up those students. Alright, thank you, Snake. Wait, that looked like Fox the Phoenix. Oh yeah, he's blinding the Basilisk. Wait, I thought that happens afterwards. I know, I saw. Oh, that wasn't Fox the Phoenix tail. That was the tongue, the Basilisk's tongue. Look, it's forked tongue. Speaking of forked tongues, did you guys know that Lord Voldemort's tongue was forked in Goblet of Fire? Yeah, Goblet of Fire, he had a forked tongue. Pay attention when he touches Harry's forehead and he's opening his mouth, and you see his tongue is forked. Now, I don't know if it's forked in the rest of the movies, but you know, there was a different director for the rest of those 4 films. You know, so who knows? I gotta look at it again, but his tongue was definitely forked, so he could look more like a snake. Oh, you can swim in the water. Nice. Good thing you can't dive in there. I would not want to see what's inside sewage water. Alright, I'm strong. Okay, so I gotta pull that lever. Yeah, it was fun 100%ing this game, you know, very fun. First thing I'm going to do now when I get back home is try to finish Deathly Hallows Part 1 because, you know, I just took my midterm, and, you know, like, all of us, like, failed, like, half of it or whatever, so the teacher said he's going to take out that other half of the test, which was completely difficult. So that bumped all of our grades, especially mine. I got, like, an A, a solid A, 96%, so I'm very happy. I'm just going to go home and chill. That's what you do when you pass a midterm, man, when you ace it. Gamer Guy 7 aces, man. Even when I fail, I still win. You know, as fate would have it. All right, I think the Basilisk is now blind, so now I need to get up there and impale it with the sword. You know what? That I will say, in the movie, when I saw Chamber of Secrets and Harry drove the sword in the Basilisk's head and you saw the blood, that was a little bit like, woo. You know, I didn't expect to see that much blood on the sword. I was checking the rating. I was like, wait, is this movie PG again? That almost was PG-13. I don't know. There was a lot more bloodshed in Chamber of Secrets and Sorcerer's Stone. It was still PG. It definitely was not as dark as Deathly Hallows or any of that, or even the later films. But at that time, that was the darkest. You know. But I do have to say, in retrospect, Chamber of Secrets is my least favorite of the Harry Potter movies because it was just too long and way too mechanical, and you know, it was like page by page, but it didn't. I don't know how to explain it, but it didn't have great character development or story progression. The pacing was just sluggish. Oh crap, I need to make sure the snake doesn't blow me away. Alright, come on. Can I get up top? Alright, stick that sword in. Alright, we finished Chamber of Secrets Year 2. Alright, 2 more minutes left. Let's see if there's a cutscene after this.
Ooh. Ah. Oh.
Alright, well, that wraps it up for Harry Potter, Lego Harry Potter, and the Chamber of Secrets Year 2. Alright guys, stay tuned for more. In the next episode, we'll be doing Prisoner of Azkaban. So alright guys, take care. Remember, smash the like button. Oh, I forgot to announce the question of the day. Dang it. I forgot. What was my question of the day last time? Oh yeah, what part of Harry Potter are you excited to see in Lego Dimensions? Like, what area do you want to explore or whatever? You know, so I just want to hear your thoughts. So alright guys, take care, and until next time, swag out.